It was a 25.3 kW system we did in California, Missouri. Actually had done a system for this gentleman's brother. He was so satisfied with the system, he was in getting an eye check with Dr. Vanderfeltz. Dr. Vanderfeltz said he was looking at solar panels. He said, well, you need to talk to Paul Hemmel and don't worry about talking to anybody else. So that was a nice referral there. Basically, on any job, we start on the roof. We start measuring up the roof, see exactly what we could fit on there. We take a look at how the electric is tied into the grid. On this job, we had two separate meters, two 200 amp meters, which we ended up combining. Utility came out and we ended up setting one 400 amp meter. So this is going to be a little easier for us to connect. And there's a picture of the building right there. Dr. Vanderfeltz was worried that he might see the panels from the street. He's looking to get in this building historically registered, so he didn't want the panels interfering with that. Project details, 25.3 kW system. We paired 92 Soneva 275 watt modules with 92 in-phase M250 microinverters. The microinverters actually invert the DC to AC, so the system can, or so your building, your home can use the electricity. Initial investment was $78,500. We got him qualified for USDA REAP grant that actually paid for $19,625 of the system. So that paperwork was, I think it took me about a week of going back and forth to the paperwork to finally get it filled out. It was about 20-some pages, and then I think with all of our attachments, when I turned it in, it was up in around 30 pages. I did that last time. There we go. Okay. We took 30% federal tax credit off the net cost of the system, but if he qualified for the grant, we were not able to take the tax credit off the gross cost of the system. So he got that right off $17,663 on the cost of the system, which brought his net cost to $41,212. And then we did a 5-year depreciation. He gets right off another $25,000. So as you can see, the rebates with the tax credit and everything else pretty much eliminate a lot of the cost of the system. The energy summary and the return on investment on this system. We're looking at 95% projected offset with current electric usage. First year initial savings about $2,779. Producing 34,553 kilowatt hours in the first year. 786,000 kilowatts over 25 years. So we're pretty much wiping out his electric bill for the next 25 years. His return on investment was 5.3 years for him to get his money back. And then his profitability index was 2.4. When we look at the system, when we look at the numbers, we look at the profitability index. So what this means is for every dollar that he invested in the system, he's getting $2.40 back. So it's a good return on his money. All right, let's see what this slide is. So, all right, so we're laying out our grid on the top. This is a rubber bladder roof, so it's a non-penetrating system. We are not drilling into this roof. These are our ballast trays. In one of these trays, we put cinder blocks. We're actually weighing down the system. Actually, the weight of the panels helps weigh down the system as well. So we've got our ballasted trays, we've got our ballast blocks, we've even got our cables run to tie in the panels. There's a picture of the panels sitting on the trays with the ballast blocks. The electrician has not wired everything in yet, but that kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like. And then we changed everything up on the back. We've got 2 disconnect services. We actually split the system up. The roof had an east and a west side, so we actually had 2 arrays coming down. And there's a bird's eye view of the finished system. So, yep, I thought that turned out real well. He's very happy. We're actually going to do a publicity day down there where the USDA comes out, and the California paper wants us to do a story on it. So, funny thing is, if you see this building right here, that's the jail for the county. And those little squares there are their outside exercise yards. So when I went to take drone pics, I had to clear it with the sheriff so I could get out there. I didn't want him coming out and shooting my drone down out of there. But Mr. Vanderfelt's very happy with the system. So happy he's been telling all his friends. And we got this one from him. So I'll tell you more about that one next time. I guys want to show you something really cool about this system. But basically, please like us on Facebook. We're saving you money sun up to sundown. And I want to show you something else that we look at quite a bit. A little bit behind the scenes. Every system that we install, we set you up with a monitoring software. This little guy right here is a microinverter that goes behind each panel. This guy collects data on the panels. That's it right there. So I am able to go in and monitor every system individually, see exactly what it's producing. Let's get that. If I can zoom in on this a little bit more. There we go. With this guy, we're modularizing the system. By modularizing the system, we're increasing the production by 10 to 15%. These little guys come with a 25-year warranty, which versus a 10 to 12-year warranty on some of our competitors' streamers. So basically, I can go in, I can zero in on the system, I can run a diagnostic check on each panel individually. If you look at this one panel right here, that's only produced about 71 kilowatts, and that one's only produced about 66 kilowatts. They get a little shade. We have these little dividers on the roof. So those panels get a little more in shade. By the end of the day, they have caught up production with the rest of the system. But the cool thing, really cool thing I like about this, if there's ever an issue with the system, it's going to send me an email. It's going to send the business owner an email. I'm going to be able to, no, it's not zeroing in. Yeah, it's not. But basically, I can pull up the system. If I get an email, I'll look at the system. There'll be a little red lightning bolt on the panel if there's a problem. I can zero in on that panel. I can run a diagnostics on that panel. I can check AC current, DC current, temperature, you name it. If there's a serious issue with the microinverter, I call the Enphase company. Their engineers do their diagnostics. If it's an actual system failure of the microinverter, they ship me a new one out. If it's a failure of a panel, which I only have one panel fail in 6 years, I have all the data. I have all the background data on the panel. I send that to the manufacturer and they'll send me a new panel out as well. So consider it added level of protection for the system. And if you like to show your buddies what you're producing, you can pull it up on your phone and have it downwards. But basically, month to date, he's produced 3.93 kilowatt or megawatt hours, 98% of his estimate. That's his month to date energy on what every panel has produced. So I really think that's cool because it's kind of behind the scenes. That's what I look at every day. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I usually pull that